first step here is to heat up the milk, and then of course we'll be needing a pan or a pot, sorry, or a saucepan to do that. So let's get this over here, and you over there, and the pot right here in the middle. So here we have our 1 liter of milk. Just opening it. Oops, turn that right in there. Every single drop. Oops, sorry. Yay. Shake, 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 shake. Get all of that out. Okay, good. So you pour this into your pot, and then we'll put over medium heat and bring to a slow boil. Now take note, we want this to be on medium heat, not the very high heat, so it doesn't burn. We want it to gradually boil and then bubble. This should typically take about 20 minutes or perhaps less, 15 to 20 minutes before it begins to boil around the edges. So let's just do that. Okay, so here we are, bringing our milk to boil. We're just gonna stir for a bit, let it boil. One of the things that stirring does is it allows the heat to circulate fast. Keep stirring for a bit, then we'll just let it stay. There's no need to cover your pot. If you cover it, you just let it spill over when it boils. So we'll boil this and we'll keep it boiling. So you can see it has begun to boil. We'll just stir it a bit more. And then we'll turn it off. It has bubbled already on the side, so we'll just turn this off. Okay, so here we are. It's hot, hot, hot. We will just let this boil. Sorry, this just came down from the stove, and so it's been heated up. It didn't burn, it just boiled, and then we will let this sit here and cool. It's very important that we let this cool to bath water temperature. In the meantime, we have our yogurt here that we brought out of the fridge, because we need it to be at room temperature when we put it or add it to the milk. So here is our heated milk straight from the stove, and then it's brought down to cool. It took about 16 minutes. 1 liter took about 16 minutes to boil. So let's just see how long it's going to take to cool. Now after letting the milk cool, so you'll notice this patch around. It was, when the milk bubbled, the bubbles of the milk formed the patch around here when it dried up. So after you have let the milk cool, now typically you have to if you have a thermometer, you want to measure to about 110 degrees or 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees centigrade. But if you don't have a thermometer, one of the ways to measure the heat level to know if it's cool enough is to just see if you put it here. You know how your bath water feels like warm or cool. Sorry, not warm, not cool. Warm or lukewarm, like they say. Or for mothers who have babies, when you're about to bottle feed your